Welcome everybody. Hope you don't mind this stream now. I just felt like one more flight for the weekend, and I thought I might as well just broadcast it. So if somebody wants to join and wants to enjoy it with us, please feel free. There you go. I see a couple of guys are here already. Dimitri is here with me on Discord. If you want to join me on Discord, you're welcome to follow all the links and come here. So I'm going to fly from Edinburgh in Scotland down to Luton in London. I haven't flown this route in forever, and I saw in the VA, Skymatix VA, it was broken, so I did fix it now as well. And so I'm just going to end off my weekend with a bit of a flight. It's 7:15 PM here, and you know, whatever, grab your coffee, your wine, your beer, your whatever, and chillax with us. Welcome, Dimitri.
Yeah, it's good to be here, Nico. Let's go.
Right, let us see what we are up against. So, OFP, let's go to times and weights, payloads, 17.8. I must have been there. Yeah, there we go. And fuel will be 5.9.
Ground flight deck hose is connected.
Poor people having to work in the weather like this.
Flight attendants prepare for departure, cross check and all call, thank you.
Alright, we've got everyone strapped in. This is if you need anything.
Right, what altitude are we going to fly today? It is filed for... No way, 350. My goodness.
That's weird.
It's very high. Well, we are not fully loaded, so we might make it. We'll check it out. I think we've got all this. Right. So 10. Hello Robert, hello Steve, and hello Nightbot. Right, X, yellow, burn. Just want to make sure if that file was translated for us. Renamed, here we go. Radio. There's no. That's an interesting approach. I don't think I've ever flown this approach in my life.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Excellent, thank you, fuel man. Right, minimize that. Robert, when you join Discord, check the top left-hand corner of the server. There's a room called Start Here Rules. There's an OK button you need to press, and once you press that, you've got access to the whole server. I purposefully made it different to most servers and a little bit more involved and unbottable, because we get a lot of bots and obviously scammers and hackers and stuff, so it's slightly more difficult, but if anybody just pays attention, we'll see there's 3 rooms: welcome, Discord invite, and Start Here Rules. The Start Here is the queue. Just go in there. There's an OK button in the first post. Just click on that OK button and you get the rest. 100%. Alright, let's continue. So we've got 60.9. Grab it from here, STKP. And go 60.9. 66.8, perfect. We'll make it do. Right, so I'm going to derate that first of all, then we can in fact slightly more, and then we need to go and set the wetness. There we go, wet. Might as well do a cutback. It's Sunday afternoon, you don't want to scare the people and make noise, so there we go.
Procedure. Trim up. Pre-flight procedure.
Oh, thanks for joining this family. Let's check. Heading 61. Hi, man. No, man. Too fast, too fast. Oh, we haven't aligned yet. Right, so that's done. Let's check. Doors are closed. Better push back.
Ranger cockpit, doors driving up.
What? It's raining in Edinburgh?
Can you imagine, huh? Wait, let me share it here in Discord as well.
Okay, external checks are complete. All doors and hatches are closed. We're ready to connect.
Please check that the flight level is set correctly. Please check that the landing altitude is set correctly.
Okay, the tow's connected. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Just waiting for this IRS.
Flight slow. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain.
Suppose we need to give her a chance as well.
Obstacle. Obstacle. Pull up. Airspeed low.
Adjust vertical speed. Adjust. Climb. Climb now. Climb. Climb now.
Pre-flight
Climb.
procedure
Crossing.
complete.
Climb. Climb. Crossing. Climb.
I'm
Climb.
ready for pre-flight checklist.
Climb. Clear of
Pre-flight
conflict.
checklist.
Descend. Descend.
Voice recorder.
Descend. Crossing. Descend. Descend. Crossing.
Not
descend.
on.
Descend.
I will do.
Descend.
Okay. Yeah, you do it.
Descend now. Increase climb. Increase climb. Increase
Tested
descent.
100%.
Increase descent. Maintain vertical speed.
Navigation and display switches.
Maintain vertical speed. Crossing. Maintain. Monitor vertical
Normal.
speed.
Auto.
TCAS test. Pass.
Window heat. On. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments. Heading 90. Altitude 113. Altimeter 1010.
How's it, Neil?
Parking brake. Engine start levers. Pre-flight checklist complete.
Before start procedure.
Before start procedure.
Let's go.
Starting pushback. You can start engines when ready.
Before start procedure complete. Ready for before start checklist.
Before start checklist.
Before start checklist. Papers. Flight deck door. Closed and locked. Fuel. Pumps on. Passenger signs. On. Window.
Absolutely. Stop, my friend. Stop. Stop, stop. No, no. You're not going to get a bonus at the end of this year.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
I wonder how much that's going to cost me now. Look at the damage. Aren't we in the mud? You better come pull us out if we need to. Ay, 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 ay.
148.
It's okay, you're in Scotland,
Heading
so it
61.
doesn't matter.
Altitude 35,000.
Tell you what,
Takeoff
this blast
speed.
fence is now been weakened, right? So I hope when I put thrust to get out of the mud, it's not going to blow it onto the cars, eh?
V rotate 140. V2 148.
Disconnecting tool. Stand by.
I think your
CDU
tagged guy
Flight.
must have been too much into that Scottish brew, my friend.
Mm. What are we waiting for? Oh, sorry, she's waiting for me.
Complete. Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
The tow is disconnected and the bypass pin has been removed. Hand signals on your right hand side. Take care up there. We'll see you next time.
On. Before start checklist complete. Engine start procedure. Waiting for the command to start sequence.
Start number 2 engine. What you doing? Start number 2 engine. You're horrible. Start number 2 engine. Yay.
Starting number 2 engine. and 2. Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine. and 2.
Welcome, Robert. Alright, there's the fuel.
Starter cutout. Engine start procedure complete.
Before taxi procedure. Come on. Before taxi procedure. No, she's not hearing me. Before taxi procedure. There we go.
Before taxi procedure. Before taxi procedure complete. I am ready for before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Generators. On. Probe heat. On. Anti-ice. Wing anti-ice off. Engine anti-ice off. Isolation valve. Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall. Checked. Auto brake. Rejected takeoff. Engine start levers. Flight control. Checked. Flaps.
Flaps 5. I haven't set them. I hope you're gonna set
Flaps
them.
is not set. Before taxi checklist is not complete.
Oh well. There you go. I was hoping you were gonna do it. But anyway, okay. Anyway, go. We're ready to go. Hope this mud releases us. Oh, it looks like it. Woohoo!
Flaps 5 set. $60 knots.
You wish.
Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for takeoff. Before takeoff procedure. Before takeoff procedure complete. Ready for before takeoff checklist. Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flaps 5, green light.
Flaps 5 set, green light, detent. Stabilizer trim. 5 units set. Transponder. TARA set. Before takeoff checklist complete.
Thank you, Robert. Appreciate it.
Approaching 06.
Runway 06 confirmed.
On runway
I am ready for takeoff.
06.
Takeoff.
Set time. Stabilized.
Oh God.
Takeoff thrust set. Throttle full. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Robert McNamara donated $5 per SuperChat.
Acceleration altitude.
Wow, that really looks nice. So.
Flaps 1 set.
Flaps up. Flaps up.
Speed checked. Flaps up.
I'm actually using auto ortho, so yes, it's ortho, but this is the one that downloads on the fly as you fly over the area.
Flaps up and set.
I prefer this one to the other one by far. Much less of an hassle and cost. This was a beautiful takeoff. Loving it. You know, a month ago I would have said no, but in the last month a lot of people have had issues with it. So my best suggestion is watch my video about installing it okay, because that will give you an idea of where we're going to, but the newer version works slightly different, okay? So the best advice is try it. You know, if it works, it works. If it doesn't work,
Transition altitude.
I honestly don't know why so many people had so many issues with it, and
Ready for approach
I think
checklist.
the complaints on Facebook has basically died down. I think most people get it right now, but the best is try it, and then if you don't come right, come to Discord. One of us here will try and help you figure it out. You know, what else can we do? If we can maybe see something or do something for you. So give it a bash, then come ask. Tell and ask. Show and tell, you know. Right, we have a altitude constraint at GOSAM, and we need to stay on altitude. We cannot go to standard to a flight level. We need to stay here, and we need to wait it out now. So it's going to take a wee while to get where we need to be. I messed with my settings a bit earlier. Just want to set it back. It's better. Jean-Pierre, long time no see. Ja, goedenavond. Well, lekker, awesome. Glad you're home now. I'm just doing this flight to end off my weekend because I didn't have my flight yesterday morning the way it was intended, and then we did this morning, and I'll do this one, and then I'll feel better myself too. Otherwise, feels like I didn't accomplish anything for the weekend, you know. Nice cloud surfing, wow. And we are going to stay low until GOSAM, which should be there. There's your 6,000 limit. And we can start to climb after that. Wait. Don't see any other restraints. Now I like it. It's I don't know why he removed the buttons to make the text bigger and smaller. I like the idea. Let's get it up on the stream. I like the idea that you now have little bookmarks, you know, and then it jumps to wherever you want it to go. I like that idea. But I miss having the ability to make the text bigger or smaller. I haven't spoken to Dan again after this release. By the way, there was an update just now before the stream, which I quickly installed anyway. This is 11.30. If I read it correctly, 1.1.30. There you go. So that's something I'm missing, because depending on how I sit and which pair of glasses I've got on, it tends to be a little bit small. But having said that, now that it's possible to pull up the SimBrief OFP inside of Navigraph, I mean, that's bigger. You know, depending on where I'm at, it's easy enough to just click this button, you know, or just go there and do what I need to do, you know. So, much of a muchness. We'll figure it out and use it, you know, what suits us best. My big requirement always, Dan knows this, all the time we've worked together on this, is that I need to have the FMC and the OFP on at the same time, because I sometimes stream it for you guys, but when I fly alone, this is how I program. I don't program this FMC in the cockpit. I do everything through web FMC. It's just easier because all the information is right there, and I don't have to look up and down the whole time. But yeah, so far so good. I like the bookmark idea, really I do. Yerga, no, we don't simulate crashes. If I fly like a Beluga, you know, it happens, but no, I'm not one to do crashes. You're not gonna see much anyway. Oh my goodness, we've got cats outside fighting. I hope it's not my cat. Come on, there we go. Now we can climb. Standard set.
Takeoff was great. We will see your landing. Flight level 100. Landing lights switches off.
Wow, that looks spectacular. Sure.
Fixing wire, Nico, right?
Yes, 1.27.
Did you say, Nico, there was something wrong with Luton, this route, or?
No, no, no. I made reference to the approach. I said I have not flown this particular approach into Luton yet. In X-Plane 11, there was a clash between the scenery from the AUG, Trevor scenery, and the stuff from Orbex through Earth. There was a clash. So there was one or two things you need to disable in Orbex through Earth to get Luton to work. Otherwise, you had to keep the Orbex without the scenery, you know, so it was a trade-off. And I always used to disable the Orbex stuff because I wanted my scenery. Well, the good news is it looks like we're going to reach flight level 350 before the top of descent. Just don't know how much of a... not much of a cruise, but some. This oscillation that some of the users talk about, is it only on Mac computers? Because I don't see anything in Windows. Does anybody know?
I don't have a Mac, Nico. So.
Then the question is, did you see it? Probably not, because I don't see it in the Windows version.
I haven't. No, I didn't see it.
I'm thinking, Dimitri, just out loud, I'm thinking it's a Mac and Linux issue. It's not something I can look at. Somebody with Mac and Linux will have to step up.
I would agree to that assessment.
To level off.
Well, that kicked its butt a little bit. Went up a bit faster. Right. I need to check that weather again. 10,000 overcast. 1,000. Okay. $715. Right, we're going to descend 2,000. Cannot see that for the life of me. Okay, better. There's 2,000. Right. Come ILS 10915. And I do not see a VOR, so we're gonna leave it as that. Stunning, stunning, stunning remain. Paul, if you're watching, I'm almost at Pole Hill. You can start waving in another 5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. I'm just guessing it could be 2. I don't know. Go stand outside, just wave. With the cloud cover, I don't think we'll see anything anyway.
Maybe he can go up to his new roof and wave.
Yeah. Mind you, there might be a gap there. I can see. Pole Hill is about somewhere there. We're very close. Uncle John is a bit far. We can't get him to stand outside. He's watching Formula 1 anyway, so he's not interested. There you go. He's listening. He's watching. Send the rocket, brother. Just don't hit us, please. You know. I'm glad you're lurking. I hope you're doing well, Paul. I haven't spoken to you in a day or two.
Ready for descent procedure.
Descent procedure.
Descent procedure. Descent procedure complete. Ready for descent checklist.
Descent checklist.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Landing altitude not set for landing.
Did you change it? I think you did.
Descent checklist is not complete.
Descent checklist.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Recall. Auto brake. Landing data. V reference 146. Minimum sparrow 715 set. Approach briefing. Descent checklist complete.
There is top of descent coming.
Good.
This was not a very scenic flight. I mean, it is mostly cloudy, eh?
X-Enviro seems to be looking good, Nico.
Yeah, I like it. I see some of the guys with smaller computers are struggling a little bit, you know, so I take it that Visual XP would be more suited for them, but I'm happy with what I've got. Jean-Pierre, in Discord, in the Skymatix group of channels, you will find there is a channel called My Planned Flights, and I usually publish it there a short while before I actually do a flight, okay? But to be sure, my normal standard flights, yesterday was, you know, an odd one out, but my normal standard flights is on a Saturday and a Sunday morning, and then we make it a group flight both times, and that is at 800 Zulu. Okay, the other ones like this one, you know, it just happens, spur of the moment thing and so on, but I usually put the plan in my planned flights, and there is another room in Discord called Stream Announcements, and all the streams are noted in there. I've got a bot that picks it up from YouTube within 10 minutes, and then it will publish in there. So the best is join the Discord and just keep an eye on, you know, those two channels. And then I know there was an issue with YouTube before, so it might affect you as well, it might not. In the beginning, when I started my channel, I didn't understand all the parental controls and things. So a lot of guys that subscribed to my channel will not get notifications because it was set as family friendly, and believe it or not, then you just don't get any notification from YouTube. So I had to change it, and then what a lot of guys have told me is they had to unsubscribe and resubscribe to the channel to be able to ring the bell to get the notifications, because that's the only other place it's going to happen, you know, where you're going to get the notification. So it's interesting, we learn things as we go on. And typically when we do test flights, you know, when me and Zibo and the guys are sitting here in Discord and we do test flights and we actually broadcast it for you, that is not necessarily scheduled. You know, Zibo will contact me and I mean half an hour later I'm flying, you know, and then we work together and things like that. And that's not this, it's not schedulable. It's impossible to schedule that, you know, it happens or it doesn't happen, and then I just, you know, jump on the opportunity. Good stuff. Jean-Pierre, we basically live on Discord, I must be honest with you. You know, Facebook and the forum and all these places are good and it's nice to have. But if you are looking for us, inevitably you're going to really find us more easily and readily available on Discord. Discord offers us so much more than any of the other platforms. Now, obviously, Zibo's official forum is on the org, so we're not going to let go of that. That remains the official thing. But, you know, Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all these other places, they just bolt-ons. We live on Discord. That's where we get together and sit and chat for hours every day, you know, so... If you haven't got Discord yet, you must make a plan. Get it. Get yourself a headset and come say hello.
What's the latest X enviro, Nico?
1.27. We'll explain. Well, I think it's 1.06 for 2020. My son's getting excited in the background, sorry guys. Shoot him, shoot him!
Welcome to my world, Nico.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed and Escape from Takeoff and
Rust.
You know, Rust and you know.
Oh, I'm gonna let this thing orbit again. There was a couple of nice screenshots I missed there. Yeah. Guys, when you join Discord, please make sure, check the top left hand corner, there's a room called Start Here Rules. I thought it was very logical to call it that, but I see a lot of guys struggle to find it. Just go to Start Here Rules, click the OK button, and you'll get the rest of the server. It's just a silly way to keep the bots and the hackers off the server, you know, so. That's also where all the rules are, so by clicking OK, you bind yourself to those rules. Oh, Weston is taking screenshots. So this approach is interesting. Obviously, it's been designed to sidestep London Heathrow and you know, all the other airports in the area. We've got City, we've got Stansted, Gatwick. Oh, so many in this area. So yeah, it's an interesting dog's hind leg there.
Nico, question for you.
Yeah.
The X-Enviro 1.27 version, when you download it from where you bought it, it only says 1.20, right? It doesn't say 1.27.
No, it must say. You have to go to the correct place. Let me just check what it said here on my stuff. No, it's supposed to say X-Enviro 1.27.zip. Definitely. Not sure where you get yours from, but that's where I get mine from, or from my account. You can get it from your account, or I get it from the development server anyway. So the version that I'm flying here is the last beta. It's not even the actual release version, but I don't think there's much of a difference.
So I guess what I'm saying is I got it from the .org store, but when I go into the download page, it says X-Enviro.
No. I don't think they updated that way. You have to go to that link I just messaged you. You have to get it from their website.
Okay, but I can use my same serial number, right? Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Excellent, Steve. Yeah.
So from the looks of it, Nico, every time there is an update on Explain, they push out an X-Enviro.
Yeah, but only on a release version, not a beta version. You know, the actual Explain version. The problem with chasing betas is that too many things changed, and in the 3 versions of 12.06 they would have had to release 3 versions of X-Enviro to compete with the changes, or to comply with the changes. So they just let the betas pass, then we'll make it compatible. Hallo Damper, welkom. Yeah, so we're descending nicely.
Hello.
Oh, you eventually made it. You're still alive.
Oh, come on, I said to you, F1.
Yeah, I know. I'm pulling your leg, but you're very far away. What's wrong with your mic? Come closer.
Nothing wrong with the mic.
No, then you're using the wrong mic again, because it sounds like you're in the loo.
Why has that suddenly changed then?
Oh, I don't know. Bloody computers. Who knows?
I can see why. Try. Is that any better?
Negative.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What about that one? 1, 2.
Dimitri, can you also hear he's far away, or am I dreaming?
No, he does sound like he's in some sort of cave and sits in the back.
Yeah.
I am.
Your bat cave.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
No.
1, 2, 3.
No, it sounds like you're underwater.
I don't know why. I've just moved everything. I'll reboot.
Yeah, okay, before you do that, just check your settings here in Discord, man. Just make sure you're using the right microphone.
That's exactly what I've just done.
Okay.
Or
Uncle
perhaps
John,
you ought
listen,
to move
listen.
from the little boy's room back to your computer.
Yeah, listen.
Yes.
I've just pulled your slider to maximum, so when you talk, just talk directly to the mic. Don't worry about it now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it's okay. We can hear you.
Okay.
Right.
So where you flying from?
Coming into Luton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I left Edinburgh that we landed this morning. I came from there, so just continued.
It's a rather round the houses route, isn't it, as well, Nico?
Yeah, it's the dog's hind leg that we're flying here, eh?
Yeah.
Mac,
Yes.
I love that F1.
Yeah, I thought it was a good race as well.
One of the best races of the season.
Yeah.
Robert on stream. Okay, we can do something like that at some point in time. But vectoring is actually very easy as long as you don't mess with the vertical. I mean, all vectoring is you go to your heading select and then you start turning. You know, the air traffic controller says to you turn left so and so or right so and so, and you must just make sure your heading select is on. Like I say, as long as you don't mess with the vertical navigation, you know, you should remain on path. The only time you're going to mess with the vertical is when you need to descend faster, so then you can use vertical speed or you can use level change. Generally below 10,000 foot it's better to use level change. VNAV, once you go off VNAV and come back on VNAV, it doesn't like it, so it's better to just go to level change and stick to it. But vectors is nothing, man. It's a question of heading select and then you just flick your heading. You see, look, the aircraft responds almost immediately to my tuning this thing. So that's about it for vectors. If you want to come and sit sometime here on Discord, I'm pretty sure the guys here will enjoy sharing their knowledge with you. If I'm not here, there are plenty of other guys that can do that, you know, and then you can learn with us. Yeah, look, I mean, whether somebody gives you the instruction or whether you decide to make your own instructions, at the end of the day it comes down to the same thing. You hit heading select, and we usually fly with that heading bug, you know, somewhere where the wind is pointing, you know, that's our wind direction over there. Or at least where the nose is pointing. I must rather put it there. The nose is pointing there because of the wind. Whatever. It's a long story, but there you go. That's the summary of it. So, I mean, whether you create your own headings, all vectoring is it just means you use heading select. Anyway, if you ever want to fly, ooh, error 28. That's interesting. Screenshot. I don't know where that came from. I didn't do anything. You'll have to show Zibo. Anyway, what did I want to say? Oh yes, if you wanted to learn how to fly online, we'll gladly teach you as well. I mean, we've got the whole of IVAO at our disposal in various different centers. We've got the UK, it's off map now. We've got the Nordic region, we've got the North American region, and the South African region, where we can go and teach you nicely how to fly online. It's actually not that bad, and once the bug bites you, I promise you, you're going to like that. Ooh, look, error 28's gone. Wonder what that was. I wonder if Zibo's watching. Zibo, are you there, mate?
Mate?
Yeah, he's our friend. What do you think? He's not our friend. He's not an alien. Remember, he laughed when we called him an alien.
He is an alien. He is an alien.
Oh, that's strange.
And we love him to bits.
Yeah, there the error is up again. Let me quickly take a screenshot for him. Zibo. We seem to have an error. Comes and goes.
Looks like you can say 2 other people reporting the same error as well.
Mm.
Tell him we'll post a timestamp on the video when it's finished.
Yeah, it's about 1:25, 1 hour 25 approximately. It's still on, so from 1:25 onwards, we'll check it.
Yeah.
Robert, I'm not pushing you, I'm not putting pressure on you, but I just want to tell you, we've all been there. We've all had the fright in us. We've all been a bit, apprehensive, scared, whatever you want to call it. That's the whole reason we as Skymatix and Zibo have the agreement with IVAO to do what we do. Okay, we have trained dozens and dozens of pilots for online flying, and we create a safe space for you. So you'll see, it's just that first press of the push to talk button. Once you've pressed it once and you've spoken to the guys and they speak back to you, it's all over. So what we usually do is we get the ATC guy here in Discord, sit next to you, so we can talk normally like this, and then you have the radio work on the outside, obviously. Okay, and I have had great success over many years training people like that, because it's all about that first press of the button. Once you've pressed it and you get the joy of flying online, promise you, you'll never look back, man. You just need a safe space, and that's exactly what we've created.
The fears are all in your head. What we've got to do is take it out of your head. It's like when you learn to ride a bike the first time. You looked at it and thought, I'll never do it. You will.
Yeah. But it's good to have a safe space. You can't throw away your good name. You can't embarrass yourself. Nobody's going to laugh at you. If anybody laughs, it's going to be with you, not at you. And the guys are here to basically hold your hand. They're literally sitting with you. We talk you through it. We give you all the literature you need. Anyway, it's there for the taking, and not just for Robert. Any of you guys, if you really are interested, we'll get you going very quickly.
Just remember, we've all been there as well.
Yep.
We've had to do exactly what you're fearing of.
Yeah. And I tell you what, if you look at our group flights, the streams we do on a Saturday and Sunday morning, I mean, you have to admit, if that is something that tickles your fancy, it's really nice. It's nice to see each other. It's nice to talk to ATC. It's nice to be guided by the ATC. It's a nice thing. The only time I don't like ATC, and I really, really hate them, is when I'm tired. And then I just skip them, fly offline and get it over with. When I'm tired, I can't be bothered. Yeah, Robert, you need to hang around with us and keep your eye on Discord. All the training sessions and stuff, we announce somewhere in here.
Approaching transition.
Scotsman, it's understandable. I mean, nobody can hold it against you. But if it is any consolation, you've got such a grand, powerful voice. I'm pretty sure these guys would love to hear from you, man.
Is that Neil?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You must just talk slow. Scottish ain't gonna work on the network, just take it slow. But other than that, no, man. Yeah, KAOS theory, I'll call you theory. It was not us fixing it. From the beginning, we've tried to tell everybody it's not us, it's Laminar. Between Laminar and Microsoft and NVIDIA, there was a problem. And if Laminar solved it with the latest update, I'm happy. Great stuff. There's nothing we did that I can see that would have changed it at all. But thank you. As long as you're happy, I mean, gee, great, enjoy. Then I'm also happy. Yeah, Neil, we're rooting for you, buddy. Excellent. No, I say the same. I mean, if you're happy, we're happy. Great stuff, you know. I mean, gee, we're not going to complain if something works. Yeah, ever since October 2022, everything just changed between Microsoft and Laminar and NVIDIA. Neil, I know. Don't worry, buddy. There's no pressure. When you're ready, everything will work for you. Mr. Theory, I'm just looking at your name there. I tried to spell it earlier because of all those spaces, but it looks like Chaos Theory. So anyway, I think that's what it is. Chaos Theory.
Electrical power up procedure.
Where the hell's that sound coming from? Where the hell?
APU fire test.
It's external. Turn it off. Somebody's coming through. Damn.
Waiting for start APU. I am ready for electrical power up procedure.
Yeah. Thought did, don't you?
Electrical power up Flaps procedure 1 set. complete. Flaps 5 set.
Right. Let's get ready, gents.
Yep.
Mind those dentures, eh?
What the?
Radio altimeter.
1000 to level off.
Oh. What's that? XMVR?
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah. Landing lights are reflecting off the clouds here.
Yeah.
But bright.
Flaps 15 set. Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for landing. Flaps 30 set. Ready for landing checklist.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist.
I like
Engine
that.
start switches. Speed brake. Landing gear. Flaps. Landing checklist complete.
Steve, we should have cloud according to the meter until about 1,000 foot. Oh, there we go. We're breaking through.
1,000.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Furch, altitude set.
There's the runway.
Good thing you can see where you're going, Nico.
Yeah, yeah.
It does help.
07.
Clear to land runway 07.
500. 400. Approaching decision height. Minimum 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Nice.
Break up.
Nice little
Reverse
touch there.
unlocked. Auto brake in use.
Not too shabby.
Knots. Yet. Great landing. You are professional.
Thank you, Linda. I don't think it was 334, but anyway, whatever. After landing procedure. Okay, damper. Mooi bly. Tot ziens. After landing procedure. After landing procedure, and now she's bombed. Can you believe it?
Smack her legs.
After landing procedure.
Speech engine just died. And there it's just killed my explain. Oh no, it's back. It's back. Yeah, there goes explain. Yeah.
What it?
When you restart the speech engine after a flight, it tends to break. Damn it. Damn it.
Well, you know the answer to that, don't you?
Yeah, don't restart the speech engine once it's broken.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah. Ah. Anyway.
To the top of that class.
A bit anticlimactic, Nico.
Stupid, but anyway. I'm not going to fly it again. It's fine, we did it. Ladies and gentlemen, apologies for the rude exit there. That's the Microsoft speech engine not liking to be restarted. So tough. We'll see you guys in the week. I hope you have a blessed week. I hope you do well at work, school, wherever you go to. And if you're just going to chillax, enjoy that too, man. Just relax, chill a bit, and have fun. We'll talk in a week. And if you need us, come to Discord. We'll chat with you guys. Yes, stay well. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Nico.
Thank you, Nico.